Hi, welcome back to Jane's Brain Space, and happy Thanksgiving, or happy Thursday if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving. From the last two videos, I talked about this whole God world of sea things I sort of work on, but there is actually another world. I call all of my ideas worlds. I always have. That has lasted, let me think. I think it has lasted maybe 2022 or 2020.
Oh.
No, 2020. It was definitely 2022, I think. Another world that I call the flock.
Yes.
It has very she knows what I'm talking about. When I sound like that. It was kind of crazy because originally the first ever character was just an OC for Welcome Home. You know about Welcome Home. I talked about it a few times.
Yeah. You have a little playlist, isn't it? Don't you have a playlist? Maybe?
I think I do. I don't know. Whatever. That was originally going to be an OC for Welcome Home AU, but soon it became its own thing. So I'm just gonna here to talk about the characters and the drawing. Some of them I've like how many, like 30 something.
Yeah. You have to whittle it down.
Yeah. So let's go. This is the sort of logo I have for the world. I have to update it, but this is the only one I have, so I gotta use it. The flock consists of a mafia group, because this is really like mafia / crime based. I mean, there's like a few mafias, like.
What was the inspiration
for? I don't know.
Were they bad guys?
They're not.
Movie or no?
They're
Isn't that what it's called, bad guys?
I don't know, actually.
Because then there's like that, and then there's Cuphead.
There's Zootopia.
Zootopia.
Where are you getting Cuphead from?
Well, because doesn't Cuphead have
Well, it has the older time.
Yeah.
How did I even get? I have no idea, honestly, how I got this whole world. Honestly, because first it was literally just her, until I added her brothers.
Well, it's your brain space.
Yeah, so who knows how it works? I don't even know what this timeline is, because also modern stuff is also like more like 80s stuff. Nah, that doesn't sound. Whatever. The flock consists of 3 siblings: Gray, Black, and White. Those are not their real names. Are of course 3 lambs. One's the eldest, one's the middle child, and one is the youngest. The eldest is Gray, the middle is Black, and the youngest is White. The ages, which, fun fact, I barely use ages. I just say they're either a teen, adult, or young adult.
Oh, really?
I'm not that. I was never that specific before, but I feel like I had to.
Okay.
Their ages is Gray is 27, Black is 23, and White is 17. And as some people should probably know, you can only drink legally if you're 21. So this funny joke is that Gray and Black can go out to drink, but White cannot because he's literally the youngest, which is actually ironic about what this job is. For my worlds, okay, I might not fully understand the full concept of mafia, just about the crime and the bad, but this is my world, so I can have control over what the crime does. I sound like a mafia boss. There are currently 4 mafia groups that are known. There might be the only 4, not sure. That consist of the flock, which is the main ones I usually use. The hive, which I barely use, but I still like the concept. Cat's Eye, which also contains one of the characters that I used a lot in drawings. And the 4th one are the shepherds, who have a really big connection to the flock. I should probably go to a picture that has all 3, because I could show you the separate ones, but those are older. I don't want to show those. So these 3 are Black, Gray, and White. I mean, it's kind of easy to tell who's who because of the wool color.
Because they really are Black, Gray, and White.
Yes, shush.
You should have made it harder. Gray is Black, White is...
No, that would mess me up. This picture does not do anything for canon. I just drew this because I found a picture of try your OCs with like the wee bit bears in the corner, and I just did that. So that, as you can see, There's, well, kind of, because, I mean, this is a little, the inking's a little weird, and, the name tags, which are used, are actually describe what, like, the age ranking, so gray has a 1, black has 2, and white has 3.
Oh, okay.
And what I mean by different mafia groups is, like, they basically control a different part of crime. Oh my gosh. YouTube, don't demonetize me. This is just for fun.
I was thinking, how do you know all this?
I don't know. Okay, I
You
don't.
a mob boss?
No.
Okay.
Mostly it's like, honestly, what they do is more described of what personality they have. Gray was always like this, like kind of like cold leader vibe.
Okay.
Originally, he was supposed to be like this like buff lamb when I was first doing the siblings, but then I trashed it and just made him like this. Also, this is kind of funny. The height I do not specific because I don't care for the height that much. But Gray's actually the tallest. Not because he's the oldest, is because it's a little strange for a lamb or sheep to be a little bit tall. He's not like crazy tall, but he does like have some foot compared to his other siblings, and while white and black are literally almost the same height.
Like people would notice.
People would notice that he's tall. like standing next to his siblings. So, I mean, I would draw him with a gun, but I'm not really good at drawing with weapons. That's not a sword. So, Black has a knack for bombs. She's a bomb maker. She's really good at stuff like that. So she's more like explosive and more. She's not crazy, I would say. She's more like ready to do this stuff.
Okay.
And White actually owns a casino because he's a very good at a trick of
he can't
hand
drink.
or hoof, I should say.
Yeah.
But there's a bar in there, but technically he cannot drink any of it. He just drinks apple juice.
Oh, I just got your sleight of hoof. That's funny.
Sleight of hoof, basically. And this actually is a character that works under White. Because I feel like even though they all work together, there's always like some like
Someone's kind of in charge.
someone's in charge of specific like groups. So most of White is probably honestly most of his workers are probably like, people who stupidly try to bet because they thought because he's young he's nope. You're messed up. Yeah, he's really good at card games. So much so that the other siblings can't exactly play like Uno or something because they know he was gonna win or cheat. And I feel like most of his workers are just people that they're in debt to him because they lost a game of like poker or something.
Okay.
It would also like I probably won't draw them, but I like the idea of them just being like tall, like buff guys, like tough dudes, and they're under this short,
young things in charge of everybody.
Yes. Let's see. I'm in like a really weird angle, so I'm trying not to knock this over while trying to zoom in. As you can kind of see, Black has a scar on her left cheek. I have to think for a minute. Gray has a chip off of his ear along with a blind eye with a scar. But White has no scars. The reason is because of one of the mafia group when they were younger. And I actually have a picture to kind of describe it a little better without sticking with this. So I won't lie, when I drew this, I actually was in an art flump for a while because I drew like 5 characters in one picture, and that's a lot for me. So this is the family. We call them Lamb family. I don't know if their names are just Lamb, literally, or I'll find a better last name later. So this is like in the past. So Gray's like...
Oh, I just thought of the Lamb family, and they're crime people, and then when you're on the lamb,
What?
you're... Jimmy, when you're on the lamb, you're escaping the law?
Yeah.
But that's spelled differently.
Oh, I didn't know
It's
that.
not lamb,
That's
but it sounds the same.
God, that's right.
I like that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So if you're on the lamb,
That's
not spelled that. I think it's spelled Lam.
That's funny.
Okay, go ahead. So that's really funny how you picked
I didn't-
that as the species.
Well, actually, yeah. It's actually kind of funny because before, the style was a little different. Literally called to Lamb help me figure out the style for the for the lambs, which is kind of fun. I'm going to scoot the camera closer because it's actually bugging me. There we go. So this contains a family portrait of the flock as kids. I think Gray's like 17, and I think Black is I don't know. They're young. They're more kids than adults. Along with their dad and their mom. The mom name is probably gonna be like Coco. I don't know the dad's name yet. I had fun with the dad's design because he's like fluffy. Also, I feel like I should say this. Yes, white is still related to black and gray. I only say this because I remember in Ninjago, people were saying that Lloyd was related to Wu and father relationship and not Garmadon, just because his mom and dad both have brown hair. But it's stupid. He could literally just get the blonde hair from his uncle.
Genetics are crazy.
I know it annoys me. Like white probably just has the color from like a relative or something. I don't know. But also, I don't know if anyone knows this little meme. But it's basically a puppy, like a dog with like babies like next to her, and basically the fur is like black and it gets lighter. It's kind of like this, even though gray and black are kind of swap, but it's still funny. Sadly, their parents are dead because of the Shepherds, which I need to get my phone for my nose. Give me a second. The Shepherd are these basically manipulative mafia group. They I'm reading they offer different family different species like stuff seeming like they would help, like money and stuff they really need. But the reason that the parents got killed were after a while the Shepherds felt like they weren't deemed useful anymore.
Oh, okay.
Originally, I think they're supposed to kill the whole family.
Ooh.
because they're awful like that.
Yeah.
But the flock survived, which is how they got each of their scars.
Oh, okay.
But the thing is, which is also a cool thing, because white has none, so it makes sense that both gray and black protected white when black got a little scrape, but gray has the most identified with the chip of ear loss and the literal right eye being blinded with a scar.
Okay, a little bit obvious.
There's also like a whole like lore, basically like they had to raise themselves because their family relatives were cowards in black's words, because they didn't want to bring these kids in that were targeted by some basically killers. So yeah, that was traumatic. I even like have like a little art idea of like each of the siblings like doing like see no, hear no, and speak no. And I kind of know it. Even though the parents are dead, I probably would still like to draw them because I really like their designs. I mean, come on. I also did like, I feel like, isn't it called dreadlocks?
Oh, okay.
Is that the hair
Yeah.
style?
Yeah.
Kind of idea for the mom.
Yeah.
And I really like her because she's really pretty. And I just like the dad because I just gave him a big beard. Which is probably why Gray's probably going to have like a little beard when he goes a bit older, because right now he just has the goatee. I should probably go. So, yeah, that's just like me like making it simple for the story. But now into more characters. Here's a picture I did based off of like a drawing, basically drawing like a specific scene or like a position. I have no idea.
Like a movie scene?
I don't know what it's from. It doesn't even look familiar to anything. It's just a thing that people say if you want to draw your parent like this. And I did that with Black Lamb and her girlfriend Kitty. Also full name was it Catherine or Katrina? It was Katrina. It was Katrina.
Oh, Katrina.
Actually, Kitty, like first design was based on my friend, Maddie. Because I told her that I wanted Black Lamb to have a girlfriend, but I had no idea what she was gonna look like.
Your friend.
So basically, we both share a kitty. She drew like a more humanoid version than I catify it.
Oh, okay.
So
she drew the inspiration. And
yeah.
Oh, okay, that's neat.
Yeah. So Kitty is a part of another mafia group called Cat's Eye.
Oh.
And
Are they rivals?
nope.
Okay.
I mean, it's like just like the families technically, but not those two in general because they're dating.
I like how it's called Cat's Eye.
Yeah, the reason is because in the design, Kitty has like an eye tattoo, which references to OCs for my friend.
Okay.
So yeah, Cat's Eye is kind of a more higher society, higher life mafia. So they're more like how they do stuff is like mostly they like advertise like perfumes and clothing and stuff like that.
They're like luxury items.
Kind of like Adrian from Miraculous.
Oh, okay.
So I'd say something like similar like that. So this is kind of like a. I just did this little scene. I also drew like Kitty's hair in like a little swirl bun. I'm also proud of like because I'm not really great at doing like bigger like enhanced my characters because I'm not used to it.
So this is kind of like outside your comfort zone.
A little, but I'm still proud of it because it's cute.
Good job.
Which is funny because White does not want to have a relationship. He always has like this joke of like heart, and then he just like holds like a heart, one of the cards that has a heart on it.
Oh.
From poker.
Oh, okay.
And Gray, well, likes girls and boys.
Mm-hmm.
So bye. So but the thing is, he also does not have a lover. So Black just kind of teases Gray for it, because usually when stuff like that, usually it's the oldest and the youngest who looks for like advice. But for here, the youngest doesn't want love advice because he's fine. The middle has a girlfriend, and Gray, I don't know if he is gonna have a lover. Yeah. I mean, yeah, he definitely gets like flustered by some, but I don't know if he's gonna get a lover. Who knows? It's always funny though to like just picture like just like Black. I should probably show another character, which is the bartender for White's casino. So. Here is Finn with 2 N's.
Oh,
this is
bartender.
Yep, this is a redesign because the first one I didn't even give him legs because it was cut. No. It was because like he was over a counter, and I never actually. He was like more of a colorful. He's a poison dart frog, but he doesn't have the same properties of a poison dart frog. Because that would be deadly in general, but that's kind of like where I got the idea for like the tattoos. Because
he is a poison dart frog.
His design is based on a poison dart frog. He's a frog, but he doesn't like have the poisonous like.
But people probably think he is a poison dart frog, and then they won't like try to not get away without.
I don't know. Like he's a poison dart frog, but he doesn't have like the poison thing like real poison dart frogs do, because that would be dangerous in my world. Also, that'd be a little too like quote unquote mythical. To like, trust me, Finn looked more like a rainbow frog before. And I'm more proud of how he looks, how I stuck with the orange, because that was his head, but like his like neck was like green and his arms were blue. It was a whole thing. Finn has some tattoos, which go with the poison dart frog. What he comes with his piercings. So I don't know. So I think Finn is one of the few maybe that is under tattoo White. I think, but Finn they just have like this like tired like look to them. They don't care for their job.
Or they're kind of like bored.
They're just like bored like so many times. And I also changed like the outfit because the outfit just looks so much like simpler. Also, I did like a little symbol for like the casino and White. Finn doesn't really have like a whole thing. Right now, they're just the bartender. But I still like them. Let's go into some more artwork. I think I showed Poe like many times. I feel like I showed this redesign before. I think in a hodgepodge, honestly.
Yeah, but it goes in here too, though.
Yeah, it goes in here too. So Poe, Bazij. I don't know. Maddie, help me with the last name. I do not know how to pronounce it because it's like French for like what? It's like for like pride. I think. I don't know. I don't remember what it meant. Poe is a peacock, as you can obviously tell.
Oh, proud as a peacock.
Mhm. I also just wanted a peacock character.
Well, they're so pretty.
They are pretty, and purpose. So far, there's a lot more guys or masculine than feminine. Because right now I have Kitty and Black, and then we have everyone else.
Oh, so
but Poe, like for me, I feel like just because for me, Poe just gonna like look like pretty like in like dresses and something because pretty peacock. Mm-hmm. So Poe is sort of like the man. Like I don't See, White is the whole owner of his casino, but I guess like Poe is like the more manager for the bar.
Well, sometimes you have the owner and then you have a manager if you can't be there day to day.
Yeah, so I guess that's Poe's job.
So is Poe like second in charge?
Let's go. Yeah, I'd say that. I'm not sure how this came to be. I'll figure out later. So Poe is kind of like a more like prideful, sort of narcissistic character. originally Poe was going to be much more of a jerk to Finn, but then it's more like flashy manager and tired of job bartender. So yeah, they have a bit of a better relationship than originally, which is, I like it. I was trying to do a simple version of a peacock tail, my style, because, I mean, peacock tails are super detailed. I think I'm going to wrap up for now and hopefully show more pictures or shorts. I do have some voice claims for both white and white and gray that I will show in shorts when I figure out how I'm going to show it. I hope you enjoy this video, and I'll see you soon.